Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Danny, and I just want to thank you for clicking on this video and checking this out. I do have a mail day video that I want to do. A couple of pretty awesome channels out there, friends of mine consider, and just appreciate these guys for thinking of me. One, I know exactly what this is. This is from Reindeer Studios, although you can't see because they put the postage, whatever that's called, up there over the top of it, but that's from Reindeer, from Scott. This is from my friend Carl Carltopia, and I'm pretty sure I know what's in this bag also, but we will get into that. I'm actually going to do Carl's package second. I'm going to do Reindeer's first. Now this is actually from Reindeer and Buttermilk. This was an idea Buttermilk had that Reindeer jumped on, and I just, man, I thank him for it so ever so much. I'm going to try and get this out properly. Okay. All right. So there's a little note on here. It says, "Hey Danny, here's your birthday doodle. You totally deserve it. Keep being awesome and stay safe. Your pal Scott, Reindeer Studios. P.S. I haven't forgotten Hannah a drawing." Oh, that's too cool of you, man. I know she'd be tickled if you sent something her way. She did go out on a limb a little bit there, and I send you something. So guys, I'm gonna unleash this. This is like to say this is a one-on-one. I mean, it's the only thing like it in the world. And there you have Sonny at the top, Sonny Gray. You have David Price there on the left in his LA hat, and then you got Mookie. And I think you did great on all of them, but the one that just really stands out to me is a Mookie. That Mookie drawing right there, man, it's like he's in the room with me. So that is phenomenal. Now what I've got to do is I've got to figure out how I want to display this because I just find this phenomenal. This is the most awesome thing, and I am gonna get it framed somehow, and just can't believe it. Buttermilk has had such a great idea. Scott, thank you so much for getting that done. I'm going to put it back in here and try not to ruin it. Very proud of that. I am very proud of that. So thank you so much. Having said that, I'm going to put that, like I said, back. And Scott, just whenever you get around to doing a drawing for my daughter Hannah, if you all aren't aware, my daughter Hannah drew a little doodle that I sent to Scott, and she's an aspiring artist, if you will. She likes to draw. She draws a lot during church and things. It helps her actually concentrate. It helps her concentrate on her lesson because, I don't know, it kind of frees her mind up. It allows her hands something to do. And she did a little like self-portrait, and we sent it to Scott, and Scott put it on a video, and it was just really cool of him. So thank you for that. Now we're going to turn our attention to this package right here. This is from my buddy Carl Carltopia, and I believe that he has a tin in here that he's put some cards in for me. Now purposefully, and I did a pretty poor job of setting up my backdrop. I like to work in some outdoor stuff while I'm doing this, but I do own a couple of tins already. The Vlad Jr. tin early on, Buttermilk gave to me as a gift. Just to, you know, I give a lot of cards to his channel, and just a way of thanking me for that. And then the one on the left, the Mike Trout, actually won from Buttermilk's channel, and I took the cards out of it. I got all the cards out of it, you know, and I've sorted it, and I'm really close to having the whole set just from what little bit I've ripped of Top Series 1 and what I bought through. I guess I did a rip in Gatlinburg, bought a hanger while I was in Gatlinburg. So just got some different stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna set the bag on the ground for a minute. So we got a note. Let me look at this. All right, very cool. So we got a note from Carl here. It says, "Danny, as promised, here's the Mookie Betts 10 to add to your PC along with some other cards I've been putting aside for you. I think you'll especially like what's inside the tin. Thank you for all your support and friendship. It's been awesome watching your channel grow. You're truly one of the good guys in the hobby. Enjoy the tin and cards. Talk to you soon, Carl. So I was watching Carl's, first of all, thank you, Carl. It's great. You know what I do with these notes. I stick them in my vault in there, i.e. my closet. And I add them to some other things that people have sent me. But Carl made a comment on one of his recent videos from Brent, right? That, you know, I think a lot of us have had the opinion or the perspective that a lot of people in the hobby are just in it for themselves. They're in it to rip other people off. They treat it like a business. They're out there trying to screw other people. And don't get me wrong, even in the YouTube community, we have seen that, right? But for the most part, the people that I interact with, they've got the people that they like, but then when they open cards that they think someone else will like, they wind up sending them to them, you know. Some guys that do it. Amio Tinney has blown my collection up. He's not the only one. John Sports Cards has blown my collection up. Scotty Aranya, Poor Man Stack. I have received cards from more channels than I can possibly name, and I've sent cards to them because it's kind of easy when you send stuff to people that you don't necessarily PC, but you want them to have it. If I pull a cool Buster Posey card, I'm sending it to Joester. If, you know, I pull a cool Dodger card, I'm sending it to DFD. You know, I mean, it's just the way it is. If I pull a Pirates card, I'm sending it to John Sports Cards. When it comes to Yankees, there's a bunch of Yankees fans out there, but I think y'all see where I'm going. It just kind of restores your faith in people. So I really don't know what. I'll tell you what. Let me unwrap Mookie first, and we'll take a look at the Mookie 10. All right. And so I think there's 5 of these 10s altogether. So now I own 3 of the 5, just randomly happen to have 3 of the 5, which is really cool. This is the one I wanted the most, believe it or not. And I think who are the other 2? I think it is Polar Bear is on 1, and I don't know. I have to remember. Y'all leave me a comment down below and tell me who is the 5th one. But I digress. Because his note says that I'll especially like what's in the tin. I think you'll especially like what's in the side of the tin. Let's do that last. Let's do this little brick of cards right here first. And so I've had this in my possession for a little bit. I appreciate Carl's patience. It's been tough for me with school. I do take an online class. It has a lab, and I've struggled with getting in there and doing that. I do not like online learning. I know a lot of people that do. It works out well for you. It has not worked out well for me. I tried to take an online class early on. I wound up dropping it and just struggled a little bit. And then COVID and all this stuff and social distancing, and it's been really difficult. So having said that, I'm going to put these cards face down, and we're going to get into this right here, this team bag. All right, so we've got from Big League, that is an Alex Bregman, Mookie Betts, both, and this is the yellow parallel. And I was looking in my Mookie Betts binder the other day, and I actually have this card with Mookie. But I think in that same binder, I've got Bregman as well. I've got Bregman at the back of it, Mookie at the front. And being that Bregman is showcased on it, I probably should put it on Bregman's side. But I'm going to have to take a look at that. But that is a really cool card. And then there is the standard base. So maybe I could do one for each. That is awesome. There's Bregman right there in the standard base from Big League. Now, I really appreciate Topps Big League. I know a lot of collectors steer clear of it because it's a low-end product, a budget product. It's meant for kids, just like opening day. You guys are wearing out opening day. It's meant for kids, and, it's for the little kid who doesn't have much money to be able to go up and buy a blaster box for $10 and be able to go home and open some cards. And yet I see collectors going up there, grown men, just wiping out the shelves, preventing kids from being able to buy cards. It's not meant for you guys. So keep that in mind while you're doing that. But I dig it. I dig Topps Big League. So then there's Mookie Betts again on a Stat Kings card, yellow parallel. And the standard base right beside it. So I dig stuff like this. Oh, there's another one. Is that for the same? Yeah, JD Martinez. All right, then there's a different one. So that was for slugging percentage, right? And then this one is for batting average. Very cool. And then runs scored, along with Lindor and JD Martinez. Runs scored again. All right, so then there's a Mookie Betts highlights card, yellow, along with the standard base. Dig it. Then there's Mookie right there in the standard base, or a standard issue for him. Then there's the award winner, probably the MVP. Yep, most valuable player. Wall climbers, really cool. It's going to be weird seeing him in Dodger blue. Now, I don't know if we'll get to play any this year. And if he doesn't, then he had some spring training games in Dodger blue, and that's about it. He may wind up going back to the Red Sox, and then the Dodgers will have spent, what, $30 million just for a few preseason games. There's another wall climbers. Dig it. Oh, look. Man. Is that the Honey Badger? No, it's Al Highsmith. So that is sweet. 2008 LSU Tigers. Ollie Highsmith. Man, that's a cool card. 2008 rookie. Next, we got Matt Flynn. All right, he won us a championship. Sweet card. Chevis Jackson. Dude, these are sweet. Craig Stelz. Early Doucette. That's sweet. Man, he's bringing back memories. Jacob Hester, one of my favorite LSU Tigers right there. One of my favorites. Went pro, played out in San Diego for a while. Just a hard-nosed, gritty player. And follow him on Twitter. I don't really do Twitter, but I followed him, and I've made some comments. When he retired, man, it was a big deal when he retired from the NFL because he didn't really want to. He retired because of injuries and whatnot. But and then Glenn Dorsey. Sweet. Very cool, man. I've got a few. Buttermilk has given me a few football cards, but I don't have many of LSU. And then I've got some Bregman baseball cards. Oh, I'm taking this off. I don't guess I needed to. That is a Bregman black and white. I do not have that card. Heck, I don't even know that I knew it was made. That is really cool from Big League. And it's numbered 40 out of 50. That is so cool. And then we got a Matt. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? A Matt Flynn auto. Wow, I'm shocked. So LSU won the national championship in 03 with Matt Mock at quarterback. And then we won the championship in 07 with Matt Flynn at quarterback. And it was like, the joke was you had to be named Matt to win a championship at LSU. Obviously, we just figured out this year that that's not the case. Joe Burrow. Golly, man, that is a... I hope my dad watches this. Dad, I hope you're watching this. Both my brothers are LSU fans as well, older brother and younger brother. Hope you guys check that out. That is, I mean, that's just nuts. I don't even know what else to say about that. I'm gonna study on those later. That blows me away. Incredible, just incredible. Okay, so we're 14 minutes in. Sorry for the longer video, guys. Now we're in the Mookie 10. I'm gonna take that off, open it up. Oh, get out of town. From 81. Oh my word. So I collect the Donruss puzzles, and a lot of the earlier ones I don't have. And dude, this looks like the entire puzzle. Oh my goodness, it is. It's the entire puzzle. All right, so This is the entire Babe Ruth puzzle from, it looks like 1981 Donruss. And I don't think I even had one of these. I don't think I had any. I've never opened any 81 Donruss outright. So this will be put together. I will be making that puzzle because I dig them. You know, at one point as an older kid, I think ripping 91 Donruss, I guess I got big for my britches and I started throwing them away because people started making fun of them. But I always held on to my other ones, and it was a big deal to me earlier last year when I finished the Roberto Clemente from '87, because that was the year I started collecting. That was actually the first product I ever collected, and I had all of them from when I was a kid, and I was able to finish that off. And then, of course, I got the Willie Stargell, and I've got a Harmon Killebrew, and I've got a few of them that I like to display. I like to display them whenever I do Donruss, and I'm actually hoping to shoot a Donruss video here in just a minute. And I'm just tickled to death to have these. So, Carl, thank you, man. That made my day right there. You did, you know, it's proof that you watch my channel. It's proof that you know who I am and who I'm interested in, who I collect. You know, one of the reasons I like Bregman is because he's an LSU Tiger, and you know, Mookie is because he's from Nashville. The other guys I collect, Sonny Gray's from Smyrna, Tennessee, right up the road, and David Price is from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is actually the town I live in. So that's why I collect these guys. But this right here, man, too, it just blew me away. Thank you so much for these. I see these at card shows every now and then, like the unopened boxes and whatever, and I've eyeballed a few, but I've never pulled the trigger on them. And those that means a lot to me. So it just proves that you're paying attention, brother. So thank you for that, guys. I'm gonna leave a link to Carltopia's channel down below. I'm going to leave a link to Buttermilk's channel, and I'm going to leave a link to Reindeer Studios channel. Please go check these guys out. They're genuine guys. I tell Reindeer Studios all the time he's going to have 1 million subs one day, and that's true. If he sticks with it, he will have 1 million subs. He's talented. He brings something to the table a lot of us don't. You know, we spend money and rip cards, but he's got a legit talent, and he's got a good eye for stuff. And he likes vintage cards. He likes Indians cards. So look forward to putting that puzzle together. I'm going to cut this video right here at 17.5 minutes, guys. Sorry for the rambling. I'm blown away by this. Carltopia, thank you so much. Guys, go out there and show him some love. Show Reindeer some love. Show Buttermilk some love. Show the LSU Tigers some love. And I'm going to cut this right here. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button for me. Peace out, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.